rigging. This is mechanical rigging, but a rope, for example, Brad's using a blimp. What I'm going to do is just going to create one of the products we built a few years ago in 2007 was a Vikings game. We had a in particular a rope bridge. It wasn't physically. We didn't create the physics version of it in the game, but we were able to. We had a static version, but I always wanted to try to build a rig that's boned easily using a rope bridge. So say this is your rope bridge. A couple of things you can do to create a rope bridge is you can go in and extrude and create your railings, but I want to create a physics bridge. So when a character steps on it, it moves around or it sways in the wind. And so one of the things I want to show you that I've been learning here, I always like to learn new techniques, is everybody remembers the AEC extended. When you get a railing, you pick a path. So what you can do is define your segments and create a railing for your. But I want an old railing with that looks really old. That'll have vines or fibers that go. It's a Viking game, right? So they didn't have straight pieces. So one of the things I was wanted to show you is this new plugin for rope rigging, and I tested a few of them. But it's in your sign out if you want to take a look at it. It's a fiber plugin. It's really cool. It even works with a cloud-based technology, and so I'm storing this now. It's called Spline Fibres, and you pick your shape, and first thing before you go anywhere is make sure you know how long the shape is, and you can use the measure command in the utilities. So this one's 307 units, so I'm going to go in here and go to 307 units long, and what I'm going to do is show what's called the point cloud. It's right at the end here. This is the point cloud. You can shape the point cloud any way you want. You can go wider or higher. But the idea here is that what you want to do is in the spline setup rig, you can enable in both the viewport and the renderer and generate kind of a fiber automatically along, say, to form that railing. Now they're set up into shapes. But what I wanted to do is show you a couple techniques. So these are spline shapes that are generated. So I made one as an edible poly, and then what I'm going to do is go into the graphite modeling tools. Make sure the ribbon is on here. Let's make sure, and go into the graphite modeling tools. What I'm going to do is apply edit poly to all these shapes. So I'm going to go in the modeling and just go. Apply edit poly, and then collapse them all. And what I'm going to do is actually take these now as soon as they're collapsed here, and and take the first one, attach them all as one object. So make sure they're all one object here. So now it's all one shape. So I can bring that shape down and just show you the shape here. I can bring it down, and that could be the rope bridge. Part. But what you can do now that you've got that done, I can go in and go into vertex mode, and this is where the spline. I mentioned this briefly in the rigging course the other day about bones, and there's what's called the spline IK solver. What I'm going to do is snap to each vertex along this here and create which is called spline knots. And they're going to control the whole bridge. And how I'm going to do that is this. I'm just going to take this railing, bring it down where near the bone again. Just want to show you the bone. And I'm going to attach the railing to it. So now it's all one object. So and what I'll do is I'll just bring this down, this railing part up a bit here. Just let me undo this and then just bring this up first. This railing part so it matches a bit better. Oh, take off my snap here. And so again, I'm going to snap this this railing to attach them as one object. So now these are both one object. Then add the skin modifier to this. Add my bones and make sure your children are on. So all the bones for the bridges are on there. So now that the bones are all on, it should do a really good job of doing your rope bridge. So you can actually get a feel of how that bridge would go. So literally in 5 minutes you've got a rope bridge for a Vikings game, you know. And so all you would need to do is take this same shape, and I showed this to I use this for tracks, create a box that forms kind of the planks of the bridge, and copy that multiple times, and then attach them as one object for that. So let's say about, I don't know, about I'd say about 30 or so objects, and then attach those planks to walk on as bring all those together, and then use path to form for the planks. Maybe make that a little bit thinner here. And so you can go use your path to form and just pick your path, move it, and then just move it, and then you can stretch that to make your base.